morning. Good morning. Good morning.
It is April 1st.
Yes, it is.
April 1st. I am excited.
And guess what? The sun is shining. We have not seen the sun in all week.
Really? No, seriously, it's been raining all week long.
And
it's
I
been
think
very
the
dark,
reason
gloomy.
that the sun is shining is because this beautiful queen that's sitting in between us, straight from Orlando, brought in the sun. Okay. So welcome, Colleen Otero.
Thank you so much.
So let's talk woman to woman.
I'm so happy to be here.
Yes, well, I'm glad that you're here. She is your favorite beauty expert and CEO of CEO Chicks, which we are a part of and proudly a part of.
Yes.
She hosted a very nice, wonderful networking event, Night of Networking Chicago. All of the women of CEO Chicks from Chicago came out, and it was wonderful. It was we were just talking about how it had a positive energy. It wasn't that typical networking event that you may go to. You didn't really feel like you got something out of it. Kind of just came and then left. But no, it was really, people were truly connecting. Business cards were being passed out.
That's right.
People were really networking and seeing what we can do to come together as women. And so I loved it. The food was great. We were at Cracked 695.
Yes.
And so,
Isn't it beautiful there?
It was gorgeous.
The venue is beautiful and the drinks are good.
The drinks are very good.
Mother, my water was fabulous. It did not turn to wine. But it was very refreshing.
I had some water, but I'm not going to say I did have a cocktail or two. But yes, we had such an awesome time.
I'm happy to hear that.
And so, cannot wait for the next CEO Chick event. And so it really was very empowering. It was inspiring to hear other women's stories and to see that, just like we're just alike, and we're all in this together. And it's not, who can make it to the top first. Let's all make it to the top, and it helps somebody else come up to the top as well. So I just want to say thank you for putting on that wonderful event. And I cannot wait until the next one.
Yes. I'm excited. It's so important for us to come together, as women, because we do have a lot of the same wants, desires, and needs,
Yes.
So it's important that we find that common ground and build from there.
Absolutely.
I appreciate your vision and your compassion and your heart. You have definitely shown Brittany and I who you really are, and we truly appreciate that.
I told her last night, I said she's very genuine. I said, me and Mom, we're gonna keep it real.
Because usually, when you are gorgeous,
right? And you're successful.
You are just real.
No, but seriously, you are very genuine.
Wow.
On Facebook and Instagram and in person. So you are really a very nice person, and you are really truly here to assist and help the next person.
That's right.
And that's what you're here for.
Exactly.
And so I am truly excited.
We're going to talk more about CEO Chicks, and so you can tell us all about that.
Absolutely.
And it's an awesome network of women and strong, beautiful black and white women. Not just black. It's not just a black thing. It's just women.
It's not.
And so that's what's so empowering, so we'll talk more about that. Let's get some housekeeping announcements out the way. So we are literally...
I feel like we in church with the church announcements.
Right? Okay. I'll pass the plate once I'm done. We are literally 1 week away.
Oh my God!
From the Black Women's Expo.
Yes, thousands of women.
30,000. They are predicting 30,000 women.
30,000.
This is such a huge opportunity for Brittany and I. Oh my goodness, we're so excited, and we're so grateful to be a part of this. So everyone, come out, meet Brittany and I at the Black Women's Expo.
We're going to be there from the 7th, 8th, and 9th. All day, all weekend.
At booth number
236.
Come on.
Yes. At booth number 236.
Sound like a favorite number, don't it?
I totally receive that. And
Speak
so
that.
you can come and you can see our Zuri Body Essential products that we are so proud of. It's our baby. We have birthed it, and we are so excited. So please come out and enjoy the Black Women's Expo and all that it has to offer.
I know some celebrities are going to be there, like Candy Burris from Housewives of Atlanta. She's going to be there. And of course, all types of media, Channel 7. So it's a lot of exposure, not just for us, but for all vendors and companies that's going to be there. So I'm very excited to see what other people are bringing. But I'm excited for y'all to see what we got.
That's right.
It's a huge opportunity.
That's right.
It's a huge opportunity.
That's right.
And I also want to say, if you have not done so, and register for our official launch party, which is going to be April the 15th. You have until April 9th to register on Eventbrite. We are checking tickets, so if you have not registered, do not show up with the sad story, because we got to keep it real.
Limited space.
We're just going to keep it real. So we're going to be checking tickets. So please register if you're interested in coming and being a part of our official launch of our product, which we are so excited about.
And you know what? With this launch party, it's not, yes, it is to showcase and to, show the family, friends, and other entrepreneurs of what we have and our brand, but it's like a networking event as well. It's for people to network, meet people, other entrepreneurs and business professionals will be there, as well as our family and friends. So it is definitely a time to meet people. A lot of the businesses within that area will be there as well. And so, this is for a good cause. It's not just to sell our product, but the proceeds, half of the proceeds of this launch party will be going to our June 17th event that my mom will be talking about.
Exactly. So
outreach. You guys have such a mission.
Thank you so much.
That's what it's all about.
And so, as Brittany was mentioning, on June 17th, we are hosting our very first I Am My Sister's Keeper event. And so we have partnered with 2 shelters that we're going to treat the young ladies to lunch. And they will have resume writing assistance. They will have interviewing tips. They will receive clothing. We will start a clothing drive this month. And if you are subscribed to our newsletter, you'll hear more about that. And if you're not, I don't know why, but go onto our website, www.elegantbehavior.com, sign up for the newsletter, and you'll be in the know of what we're doing and know more about this awesome event that we're putting together.
Absolutely. Even at the CEO Chicks Night of Networking last night, we spoke with a few different women. And so because we like beauty and fashion, we're going to also give beauty and fashion tips. It is a certain way, or there is, it's a time and place for everything. That's right. And so it's a certain way that you should wear your hair, or some things aren't just appropriate for an interview. Even down to your nail color. People pay attention to that stuff.
They do.
And so you want to make sure that you look professional and polished. Even if you're applying to McDonald's, you still have that own your personal brand and your image that you have to uphold.
Absolutely.
So that is very important. We have grown women that'll be there, but also young teenagers from the ages of 16 to 20. So people who are leaving high school, that are either going to college or just trying to find a job, it is important that you gain these different skills and you get these different tips and use them, because it's very beneficial.
Right.
I had the honor to have my mom where we role played. For interviews and that and the other. So, I know, and I have an idea. Plus, I worked in human resources for a little while. So I know how important it is to be presentable, even down to your email address. Young people do not realize that having
guns at yahoo.com.
Okay.
Like, wait a minute.
Big booty Judy.
Exactly. That's not professional. That's not, you can use that for whatever else you want to use it for, but you don't put that on a resume. Just get rid of it. Just be honest. But when I was 15, my mom, she created an email address for me that I still use to this day.
And she was so insistent, I'm not going to say what it was, but she was so insistent on using something that was just totally ignorant. And I said, no, we're not doing that. This is going to carry
that's
you.
So good.
And like she said, she still uses it today. But one thing that I wanted to also say is that for the women that are housed in shelters, I think this is such a good opportunity for them to come and see and be a part of a network of women that are standing literally behind them, because we don't know what they've had to go through that landed them in their current situation. And so this is what we're all about. Our tagline is inspiring women in faith, fashion, and flair. And we take that very seriously. Yeah. So we will be posting more things about this. If you are interested in donating clothing to this event,
sponsors, come on.
Please, yes, we are definitely taking sponsors, and we're going to treat the ladies to lunch. If you want to, donate transportation or clothing or, anything, if you have a job, if you are a business owner and you're looking to hire someone, come on out, get in touch with Brittany and I via our email address at behaveelegantly@gmail.com. And let's make this happen because we are our sister's keeper.
Yes, we will be sending out sponsorship packages pretty soon for this event. And like I said, half of the proceeds for the official launch party will be going towards the I Am My Sister's Keeper event. Not to mention the people who are there from the shelters will be in attendance as well.
Awesome.
So you can see it's not something we just making up.
Right.
We just saying, oh yeah, the money
I'm taking a trip. No.
Right. This money is truly going towards a good cause.
Yes.
And so they will be in attendance to see, so that way you can see them and they can see you. And so we are very excited because like my mom said, we are truly here to inspire other women. And so, you know, it was kind of discouraging. I won't say any names or anything, but we had someone who wanted to help us initially with this whole event, and then it did not end up working out. But you know, I had to remind ourselves it is our job as Black women, it is our job to reach out and assist and be there for fellow Black girls and women. And it is because we are our sister's keeper. And so it is our job to be there and to take care and uplift them and let them know that we truly care. So, you know, I am truly excited about this.
Yes, I am too. So let's jump right into our beauty and fashion. That's your lane.
Beauty expert over here.
That's your lane. So Essie, they just launched their spring 2017 collection.
I love Etsy.
I love Etsy. So they're coming out with 6 new colors. On the Roadie, which is a vibrant green color.
Ooh.
Yes. Excuse Me, Sir. I like that.
Yeah,
which is the Sun-Kissed Coral Mango.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds cute.
I am going to be wearing that, and I know it's going to be so cute in it.
She's too much. Too much.
She already know.
Okay.
All the Wave, which is a sapphire color, and a Backseat Bestie, which is a delicate pink that probably will be cute on you.
I like that.
Yeah, I like pink too, but you know, pink looks good on you. Pretty.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Thank you.
Designated DJ, which is a plum sangria.
Oh, wow.
That's interesting. I like that color.
Because I like sangria.
So that's what you're going to get the color for, because you like sangria.
And a Baja Moment. It says it's an enlightening pink pomegranate.
Okay.
That sounds really pretty, doesn't
It
it?
does. Pretty.
So look for Essie's,
Okay.
2017 spring collection. It just launched, and run out and get it. Michael Kors.
What's he up to?
Yeah, Michael Kors just, he just, I got a certain opinion about him, but I'll keep it to myself. Michael Kors, he just launched his 2017 collection as well. And there wasn't a lot of information, so maybe, he's going to come out with something big, big introduction to it. But this collection is iconic, and it's going to feature like deep blues and greens and classic black and white stripes and so on and so forth.
And this is for spring or fall?
No, this is spring.
Oh, okay.
This is spring. So
it's funny because plush pink is, I know it's supposed to be really ill, and
green
I know
is hot.
Green is really nice, and then also like that blue is really nice. So
yeah.
I got it in all.
Got them all.
I got them all in this shirt. I'm feeling real spring-like today.
Or Easter egg.
A cute Easter egg.
You are a very adorable. You're adorable Easter egg. You're an adorable Easter egg.
Anyways,
that sounds good though.
Yes, it does. I wanted to bring this brush on. This is a MAC 190 brush. A lot of people were asking me, because I said we talked about face mask and using different masks for your face and everything. And so I said that I use it with the brush. I use, when I apply my mask, I use this brush here. It's flat. It comes on really easy. It's very soft. And of course, I wash it after I use it. And I pretty much use a facial mask twice a week. But yeah, so this is the brush that I use. Again, it's very flat here. You can use, I guess, whatever brush you like, but this is the type of brush that I use here. People were asking me about it, so I said I would put it on the show. So this is it here. Okay. And also, how this Miss Beauty Expert.
Yes.
How often do you mask?
I do twice a week as well.
See?
One exfoliate, you know what I mean, and another one more like a mud.
Yeah. I love that charcoal mud mask.
I haven't tried it yet.
I love the charcoal mud. It's really good if you have like blemishes, this, that, and the other. I will just,
I'm in love. One of our members, Kimberly Chloe, is the founder of My Butter Bar. And so, yes, I love her products. I use her coffee, green coffee bean combination that she has. I use her different under eye roll and all that good stuff. I have to post it, but she has some amazing products.
Please do.
Yeah, you know, we all about supporting.
Yeah, she has amazing products.
Also, you know, a lot of people, my makeup is really high-low. I have some $40 and $50 foundations, and I have some $30 lipsticks, but I also have some $2 makeup as well. You know, you gotta get high-low. I mean, you get the same results, so why not? So I was at
something.
Okay, I was at TJ Maxx, and I got this bronzer palette. I don't know if the glare, but it has different shades. You can use it for multiple reasons. You know, they have style types. They have the really dark browns, and where you can use them almost kind of like a foundation. And then I like the bronzers, like when I wear like a like how you have an off the shoulder top. I like to kind of put it right here to add some, you know, a little shimmer to you.
Clavicle.
Yeah. So this palette was only $4.99. If you were to go to more of a higher end place, something with this size would be about $70, $80, almost $100. But this was only $4.99, and I've used it quite frequently, as you can tell the dust. Well, you can't see that, but yeah, it was only $4.99.
Is that what you have on today?
No, I have on. I have on MAC Global Glow. I think that's what it's called.
So pretty.
Thank you. I love their highlight. But so that's
highlight is everything.
It just makes it it makes it really nice. So I don't have this on today, but I did have this on last night and the night before that. So I had, you know, a little So I did have this on, but I don't have it on today. So so we asked Miss Beauty Expert here to come with some products to do a review on. So what products did you have today?
Oh, these are my go-to kind of everyday, you know, just it's so easy just to kind of get up and go. And so my go-to is a neutral eye. Okay. A ruby. The retro ruby. Retro
classic.
Ruby, very classic.
Very
just
classic.
get it done. Right. Pop on some lashes.
And that's by
Max Ruby Roo and NYX, their roll-on summer. I don't know if you ever tried this one. This one's new. Daphne, my makeup artist, Monique Presenti. Shout out to her. I mean, she's just like, you need this in your life. I'm like, well, thank you.
I love NYX.
Yeah, she'll always send
me. I do.
Yeah, I have it on today. I need to get more because this is all I wear now because literally it rolls on so much easier than the loose powder that kind of sometimes gets everywhere.
It does.
So, you know, you dip your fan brush in and you try to shake as much as you can to get it right where you want it. And this, I put it there and I use my finger and I just gently, you know, blend it with my finger.
So with that being said, some people say, oh, you shouldn't use your hands when you do makeup. It is quite all right to use your fingers.
For me, I'm going to use my finger.
It's my finger.
I sometimes use my fingers for application from beginning, you know.
I agree.
I mean, because people, you know, oh, you shouldn't use your hands and this, that, and the other. I don't see the problem with it. I don't see the problem with it at all.
Yeah, I just kind of use it right there.
I love that.
And it's beautiful. She is so pretty.
It's gentle.
You did your makeup today?
Yes, ma'am.
See, it's beautiful.
Yes, ma'am.
It is gorgeous. I mean, you know, I can't wait till I have the luxury to be able to have my own makeup artist just on standby.
All right.
But
speak it.
It's nice where because you know some people have makeup artists and they can't do their own makeup at all, at all. But you know you have to be able to, you know, like when you're traveling or whatever, you have to be able to learn how to do something to your face. Something. Don't just go out there bare, you know. But okay, thank you for bringing
You're very welcome.
Go ahead, Mom.
I wanted to mention these two young people because I am just so inspired by their story.
Okay.
So the first one is Sidney Keys III. He's 11 years old, and he started his own book club.
Oh, wow.
He wanted, which is called Books and Bros, by the way.
I love that name. That name is so cute.
Isn't that adorable?
It is.
So
11-year-old Sidney. So he wanted to help other African-American boys from the age of 8 to 12. And so according to statistics, boys typically stop reading during that age. And so 11-year-old Sidney Keys decided that he wanted to start a book club. And they meet once a month, and the group decides on the book to read.
Okay.
So everybody, if you have a young man that's in your life, or your son, grandson, go to Instagram and follow Books in Bros LLC and support Mr. Sidney, because I think he's doing a great thing.
I think that is so cute because, the statistics of young boys, they don't read, it's that and the other. That is awesome.
That is awesome.
And, they've been saying this for a long time, that a lot of, what they do is they build prisons based upon third graders' test scores.
Isn't that something?
And so, that says a lot.
Yes, it does.
And it's just positive, it gives them things to do. And, because all is basketball or video games, but
other than sports.
Exactly. Yeah. And you'll be surprised of how much you can learn just by reading. I'm sure his vocabulary is
extensive.
Yes.
So that's awesome.
I'm very I thought that was great.
That.
So the Instagram again is called Books in, with the letter N, Bros LLC. So go follow Mr. Sidney and support him and join his book club.
Kudos to his parents.
Yeah,
kudos to his parents.
So go follow him. Now, this story here, this precious baby. She's 6 years old. Her name is Aliyah, and she's from Sulphur, Oklahoma. She started her own business called Lemonade for Love. She wanted to raise money so she could buy every child in foster care a toy. She and her brother lived in foster care, and they never had a toy. And so in her first month, she raised $136, which has since increased. And so she was able to purchase toys and blankets and Bibles and toothbrushes. So I thought that was awesome.
That is super awesome.
Sweet. What a heart.
Lemon for Love.
With all of the bad, crazy stuff going on, it is so refreshing to see people, but also young people giving back and doing good. And so kudos to their parents, because, that's important to instill that in them at a young age.
It is.
Absolutely. It is very important. So I just absolutely love that.
And I have to give a shout out to Maxine Waters, the Democratic member of Congress from California. The day after the FBI, James Comey testified at the House Intelligence Committee hearing on Russia's influence on the 2016 election, Maxine Waters tweeted, "Get ready for impeachment." Clearly, she was referring to who is now affectionately known as number 45.
That is hilarious to me. Every time I hear it, it's so funny. Number 45.
I love that. She was crystal clear.
Yes, she was.
That number 45 and his cronies are scumbags. This is her being quoted.
Wow.
And colluded with Russia to influence the election. Ms. Waters was previously stated that she is a strong Black woman and cannot be intimidated. So I applaud you, period. So I applaud you, Maxine Waters. I really like her. I love
her and some Angela Rye.
Yes. I love her. She's an icon.
Go ahead. Well, Beyonce, she's not letting her being pregnant, this pregnancy, stop her coin, because she's supposed to be. Well, actually, I'll just say this: the director of the remake of Lion King wants her. That is his top choice. He wants Beyonce to be the voiceover for Nala.
Oh wow!
This is her second voiceover since Epic back in 2013. And so so the word is getting around, and so it hasn't been set in stone yet, but she's supposed to be the top choice to be the voiceover for Nala. So I think that'd be interesting.
You're talking about multiple streams of income.
That's right. I ain't knocking it.
Still working while she's pregnant. That's what I'm talking about. Ain't nothing wrong. She can't get up and dance. That's fine, but she can go ahead behind that microphone and do her thing. Go ahead, Beyonce. I'm all about getting your coin. Speaking of getting your coins and multiple streams of income, Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. First of all, I love Christmas time despite the weather from being from Chicago. But I think this is one of the songs that you just have to play during that season.
Of course.
It's not complete without playing that song.
Of course.
Well, she's coming out with a movie, an animated film that'll be hitting theaters in the Christmas season. And it's called All I Want for Christmas Is You. And the movie is going to be based on the song. So I think that'll be very interesting. So hopefully it'll be good.
Hopefully.
Yeah, but I mean, and she broke.
They make sure her mic on.
No, she did. Yeah, I mean, hopefully, we talked about that a few shows ago, but yes, hopefully, and so she did break the news via Twitter saying that, oh, I'm excited. Apparently, she's been wanting to do this for a long time. She's saying that her dreams are coming true, and that All I Want for Christmas Is You is going to be going in theaters.
Awesome.
So that is very exciting. She's she's acted before, but to actually have she's acted. What was the movie? Sparkle, Glitter.
Oh,
okay. I forgot.
Oh my God, you guys are funny, but yeah. So I mean, it was a while ago. I wouldn't say she's an actor, but she has acted before. We'll just put it that way. Yeah. So I mean, there you go. She's getting another coin. She is too funny. So what I thought was crazy is this woman. She poses as a Target employee and steals $40,000 worth of iPhones and just
hold up.
Walks out the store.
Hold up. Okay, let's start from the beginning because you don't have to analyze everything.
Khakis.
So I was about to say, so what did she do? She went about
literally. She had the whole nine. She had the badge on. She had the shirt, the pants. She has no affiliation with Target whatsoever, and she knew like how the system worked. She knew where the stock room was.
Wow.
She knew the hours of who was going to be there. So she studied this for a long time for some dang on phones. I mean,
Was she caught?
I'm sorry, what you
Was she caught?
Yes. Well, no. I'm sorry. She was not caught. They have her on video going out the store, but no, she has not been caught yet.
Wow.
$40,000 worth of iPhones.
Wow.
That's a lot of phones.
I mean, I just feel like that it's not worth it.
No.
And we talk about doing positive stuff.
Girl, get on the payment plan and just get you an iPhone and keep it moving.
But if you are able to figure out the hours and the stock room and shoot a whole outfit, if you pay that much attention,
if you coordinated.
Okay. If you take those same talents, then put that towards something else, and you will be just as successful. Yeah. You can make honest $40,000.
You have to look over your back.
Okay, because they definitely looking for it, and that's definitely a felony, and she'll be going to jail for that.
Of course.
And then nowadays, phones, they have all type of trackers in them and everything, so you gonna get caught.
Yes,
and they got her face clear as day. They got her on video. This was March 15th, 2017, Wednesday, March 15th at 10:03 a.m.
Oh wow, they wear tan shirts now?
Yes. Well, I guess so. I don't know where this.
I mean, blue.
Yeah, that don't look like red to me. But maybe. But you know what? In the whole the phone area, maybe they have.
Maybe she was dressed up as a manager.
No, she was dressed up like a Walmart worker, and she went to Target and said, "I got something for you." That's what she did.
It's a screenshot of
I see it. That's funny.
That is hilarious.
No, that's stupid.
Navy blue.
So literally,
that's really what it is.
So literally, she put the phones in the box, had the cart, and walked on out like it
my.
That takes a lot.
Oh my.
No one noticed that she didn't work there. No one?
I guess not.
I mean, if she paid attention enough, she probably, build rapport with some of the employees there. Hey girl, how you doing? And was being distracted. Oh, I want this.
The managers, no one noticed that this woman did not work there.
I mean, what's the thing? I've worked in retail before. You can't watch every single person,
But if you are a supervisor or a manager, if Becky just started.
But there again, she probably was in and out. She probably didn't waste no time. Okay. So.
That's interesting.
It is very, very interesting. Yeah. On a better, more positive, productive note, Chance the Rapper, I just love him. He's
been getting such good publicity.
Yes. And he's really been putting on for his city. A lot of celebrities or different public figures that are from here. Yes, they still do good, but some have, what some people say from Chicago have forgotten about us, where they're just kind of just go on and just, do their own thing, which is cool, I guess. But come back and give back to your hometown, to your community. So after giving $1 million to Chicago's public school this past month in March, he is now launching an arts and literature fund for Chicago students.
I am so proud of this young man.
Awesome. And he is young.
Yes,
he's only I think we're the same age, and he's in his 20s. And, they tried to shame him for this whole child support thing. but that has nothing to do with what he's doing in the community.
Right.
You know, you always got something bad to say about somebody, and you know, somebody gonna always have something to say. But he met with the mayor, and you know, he's really doing something.
Right.
He's not just talking about.
I'm gonna tell you
exactly.
something. What I really like is when after he met with the governor,
the
governor wasn't on point with him. He said, you know what? He didn't take me serious. I'm gonna show him.
Right.
And he just ran with it. And so I, applaud you, Chance. I wasn't even really familiar with him.
He's been out for a while.
Yeah, I understand.
People from Chicago know that he's been out for quite some time.
Yeah, but I'm a little older, and I don't just a little, and I don't really listen to rap. So I wasn't familiar with him, but who doesn't know him now? So I
thought 85-year-old grandfather knows who Chance the Rapper is.
What are you trying to say?
So I'm saying, like, everybody knows him because of what he's done. Exactly. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Everybody knows him.
Some shade you was throwing over here.
No.
What are you talking about?
I don't think your grandfather's pulling him up on iTunes.
No. I don't think he says music, but he knows of him and he knows what he's doing for the community. Right. So that's big. That old, young, all walks of life, people are recognizing you for what you're doing.
His acts.
Yeah, and so I just want to say, to that, speaking of Chicago, I just can't believe that those people died. 7 people were killed.
We have got to do better.
East.
We have got to do better.
And so
this is terrible.
They got on the news saying, "Oh, the police are doing a phenomenal job." But I think that they could. I mean, I'm not a police officer, but I don't know exactly what they're doing. But I feel like that the community and the police need to come together because this has just it's been out of hand. But it's not even. At first it used to be, oh my God, but it's sad to say, but we're kind of getting numb. It's the norm. It's ridiculous. Someone shooting on the expressway, it used to be unheard of.
Right.
Now it was another shooting on the expressway. You make sure you take another route because you don't want to be caught in traffic. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. And it's coming to the fact, it used to be, well, don't go over there because they shooting over there and but now it's everywhere. Everywhere they shooting. Those people were killed outside of a restaurant.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's everywhere. So I mean, I'm really happy that someone who's from this city, who graduated from a Chicago public school, he's actually giving back.
Yeah.
And he genuinely cares about these fellow, Chicagoans. So I'm really proud of that.
CPS needs the help.
Absolutely.
They desperately need the help. I'm glad.
Absolutely. Well, now that we got all that out the way, I am just so excited, and I'm very happy that you came all the way from Orlando, Florida, to come and be here with us, but also inspire other fellow inspiring entrepreneurs. And so, I thank you so much for coming. It's truly an honor to have you here, and I just can't wait for you to come back. Seriously, guys, she is really a genuine person. She really is. I'm really big on that, and I don't really like the fake, but she's really genuine. She's really genuine. She knows what she talks about.
So tell us about CEO Chicks.
Absolutely. CEO Chicks has been just an amazing journey, actually. At first, I started a call some years ago called Get It Girls. And so Get It Girls was all about, just everything from faith to relationship to finances to all those different things. And then in the midst of it all, just kind of looking for out of that group, a group of women that are growing their own businesses. Because as an entrepreneur, we are kind of in a different world. You know what I mean? We don't necessarily have the comfort. So many people just feel comfortable about a single stream of income from a job, right? And so for us, it's just a different path. I respect those that have a strong career and career goals, and I just am on a different path. And so I remember just kind of sifting through the group, like, well, who in the group are entrepreneurs? And so I started a different group with just those ladies, and we started to just kind of meet and talk. And it just started out as that, just conversation. And I remember I wanted to do a t-shirt of some sort. And I was like, man, I want to do some, something for business women. And so I just came up with the idea, CEO Chicks.
And I love that name.
Thank you.
I love that name. It's universal.
It is.
It's universal because you can be CEO of anything.
It is.
You can be CEO of your life, of, whatever.
I love that name.
That's right.
I absolutely love that. How long has CEO Chicks been around?
So it's been over a year since we've had it. And let me tell you, so it started with just a t-shirt. And so the Get It Girl business group, right, that I had, we decided, I said, ladies, what do you think about, like literally the shirt came out and it sold out.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, okay, they like it. People like it. People that weren't in the group, they wanted it. They liked it. Where'd you get that shirt? And so I said, what do you ladies think about us changing the name? Everybody thumbs up. It was about a good 12 of us.
That's
and
good.
So I said, okay, my crew is like, let's change it. So I'm all right. We changed it. And it just began from there.
Wow.
It began from there. And so it's been a great journey of just really a round table of information. One of the things that God told me was, of course, out of scripture where we talk about being destroyed for a lack of knowledge, right? And just kind of being ignorant to certain things. And so in turn, it was like just a breakdown for me. All of that summed up was wealth is on the other side of what you do not know, and so it's so
wait, stop, go back. Say that one more time.
Wealth is on the other side of what you do not know.
I love that. I love that.
And so a lot of times what we may think is unachievable, because maybe our mother didn't do it or our grandparents didn't do it and our great grands didn't do it, they think it's unachievable, but it's not. There is someone out there that did that, bought the t-shirt, you know what I mean? They've accomplished it. And so it's so important for us to get outside of the mundane, to get outside of what we're used to. Everybody that's your color is not your kind. I've met some people that have been extremely supportive that they don't relate to my struggle. They don't know what it's like to grow up, and come from the islands to a state, and your parents have to work low wage jobs and all those different things. They don't know that struggle, but they respect it. They respect what you're doing. They love that you're doing something positive. And so sometimes I've had, a lot of women from other races that have just poured into me, and so I think that was also important, so God uses so many different vehicles to get the information to us, and we have to be open to receive it. We have to be receptive, and then in turn learn how to apply it. You know what I mean? That's the biggest thing. One of the things I see in our culture is a lot of people get so excited about who they're around, right? But one of the things I learned real early is that association will never override application. And so sometimes because you're with someone, you think that's enough. No, it's not until, you understand the why of how they operate, what is the intellectual, what's the thought process, the mindset behind why it is they do what they do. And that's what a real mentor or protege will walk away with, is the why. People can mimic all the time, and they will. People will mimic and they'll do what you do, but they don't get the results because they never knew why. They never knew how. They never knew the systems. They never knew what it really took, to do it. So it would be short-lived. And so that's another thing that I really like to teach. It's like, as much as people as you, as a millennial doing radio, doing fashion, doing all these things in the marketplace, and people see that and they want that. They want to be on the red carpet. They want to be in Fashion Week. They want to do all those, but they don't know what it really takes.
Yes. And we touched on that last night. Exactly. Well. Being a CEO, having your business anything, it takes a lot.
It's a lot that goes behind the scenes. It takes a lot
to do it. It's a lot of struggle. It's a lot of trial and error. It's a lot of, oh man, I didn't know. It's a lot of faith.
It's a faith walk.
It's a lot that goes into it. And it's not easy at all. At all. And and it's really easy. What is easy is to get discouraged and quit. That's what's easy.
That's right.
What sets you aside and what makes you different from the next person is that you keep pushing through and you keep going. Everybody in the world could just give up and just go to the next thing. But what sets you aside is you keep going and you just keep striving for it until you reach the success that you want. And so, like you said, we talked about that all, last night, that it takes a lot.
It does.
And all you see is social media pictures, this, that, and the other, but no, you don't see the hard work and the tears
and the late nights,
early morning,
and
and the crying and the praying. You don't see all of that that people go through. through. And it's, it's a struggle, but it's a beautiful struggle because it pays off in the end. So I love that. I absolutely love that.
The information and, those things that we need to know about finances, with some of my closer, like those that I are part of our mentorship group in the CEO Chicks. We are going through right now 90 Days to Dominate. It started in February, and this class will graduate in April. And one of the things that we have been teaching on is how to establish business credit, so you get credit without your Social Security. And so many people didn't know how to do that. That's not something that you're going to be taught,
No, it's not.
But those that are building wealth, that are in the right circles and sitting at the right tables, they know how to do it. They know how, sometimes we sit back and wonder, how can someone go bankrupt 7 times over and still be successful? I'm so confused, and there's a reason why. It's how it's set up, and we need to know what that looks like. We need to know, what corporations are looking for and how you can set yourself up to be successful. I meet so many entrepreneurs that are fighting for $50 invoices and $250. Why she ain't paid that invoice yet? It's out there, and you have corporations that will pay you, like 10, 100 times more. But it's how you position yourself. Have you mastered a skill? Do you understand the language that they speak? And so, becoming successful is more about servanthood than anything else. And you have to know the audience that you're called to serve. And you have to adjust yourself accordingly. So you have to humble yourself.
Yes.
You have to humble yourself, and you have to adjust yourself accordingly so that your audience that you're called to can receive you.
Yes.
And that you'll be paid well for it. But it's a journey. It's a journey,
and you have to respect that journey and just let it take its course.
That's right.
Just let it take its course. And so I love that you're just so motivational, and just you're not afraid to give valuable information.
I'm not.
Just what you just said was valuable information, And so people, I don't know what it is why people don't like. We talked about this last night.
We did.
They don't even like to tell you what perfume that you got on. I don't understand that.
It's a sense of competition where if you compliment someone, or you are afraid to share something because you're afraid that they're going to go further than you. But what people need to understand, it's enough out here for us all to make it, and we can go much further and do bigger and better things if we just bind together and become united in whatever it is we're doing.
And with that being said, because you're going to run into people who aren't so willing to give information, then you still have to go get it yourself.
You
you have to do that work. You have to get your hands dirty and like you said, humble yourself and pull your sleeves up, and you have to get it done. If you want to succeed.
I think it boils down to how bad do you really want it?
And that's it. I think that's what it comes down to, because, and I can kind of balance that statement out some, because there are some people that are trying to get everything for free, right? And so that's not what we're talking about. Let's not talk about, we're talking about investing in yourself, investing in your future, especially as an entrepreneur. A lot of us have not done, school. We haven't gone, not a lot as far as out to get our masters and all those different things. In fact, I hire those people, because I understand the areas that I'm gifted at. And I know, like, I'm very, very good at this. I'm a visionary. This is what I see. But I understand that there are some things I don't know, but that you do.
And that's important. You got to understand that.
You do. Yes. You do have to understand that. But when it comes to that information piece and sharing and operating from a place of abundance, it's a mindset. It's a mindset, and so really and truly, you have to understand that what you put out, you receive. And so freely have I given, so freely shall I receive, right? And so that way, when I operate that way, and anyone that does, that is around me, it's just an abundance. It's an abundance. And so that's how we operate.
And it's contagious.
It is.
It's contagious.
It is. People, when they realize that your goal, and unfortunately, and it's not just culturally, I see it in other cultures, where you come around people, they are successful and they're selfish. You can be very selfish and obtain what the world calls success, right? Right. So you can have all the great things in the world, but you literally are hoarding it, because you're like, that's mine. Don't come over here. Don't do that. Don't touch, that sort of thing. But again, what you come across other people that freely give, immediately your guard kind of comes down because you realize they're not just a taker.
Yes.
That someone genuinely wants to add value to you, you know, and that's what I do. I add value to people, and I have all the time. Regardless of whatever walk of life they are, if there is a connection there, then I'm committed. I'm committed to helping them grow, and I do whatever I can.
I love it. Now tell us about that's your CEO chick side. That's the network. Now, because you do a lot. Tell us about this beauty expert, because you're the beauty expert. So tell us about that. How did you even how did you get into the beauty industry? You know, what inspired you to want to be in the beauty industry?
Sure. Since I was very young, my mom was horrible with doing hair. So I was that young girl, you know, in school with the 5 braids all the time.
Really?
Yes.
Look what this blossom
I know.
So I would experiment all the time. So I met friends. I was so just like, I did not like how I looked. And that's where it stems from, is the wanting to enhance how I looked. Like that was it. And then I was always I was tallest. I had the growth spurt earlier than everybody. So I was the girl at the back of the line with the 5 braids, you know? You see what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
Y'all laughing now. You see what I'm saying? Good thing I'm heel, hold, and step free.
Okay.
You know?
Now, we definitely have to ask you this question because you are into the hair and you do hair. So Brittany and I, we were talking, you know how you go to get your hair done at a salon, and the person that's doing your hair, you just happen to look over in the next chair and they're doing better. And you're sitting there like, man, I wish I had gone to this person instead. How is it protocol?
I'm sure you've seen it.
Right.
I've seen it. Yes, I have experienced it. And it is awkward.
It's a very awkward, because you know, when you come back, do you go to the person that you really like, or do you stay committed to the person that's just going to do your hair? Okay.
Well, I've had some bold women. I said, oh, well, okay. And so they're like, well, she's off. So, and they'll set it up. They'll set it up. They'll get creative. And they're like, well, I'm going to come in. It wasn't me. I accepted the appointment. I had to get my hair done this day, and you were off. And so she took care of me, you know, and, you know, I let them take care of it. They're grown, you know, things of that nature. And I don't hold grudges, or I don't, you know, it is awkward though.
It's very awkward.
It is awkward. And some people, I think it depends on the personality, you know, because some
people can take it personal now.
Right.
Because it's their money.
Absolutely.
They're losing their money.
But from the client perspective, right? Because they're paying for what it is that they want. You know, you just have to be mature about it. And I've had times from the stylist perspective where it was like, okay, well, if I'm not the best person for her, then that's fine. I mean it's just, you got to be mature. You can't do business in your feelings. You really can't.
No. I mean, because business, we talked about that also. Business, you know, you do have to separate emotion and feelings from business, you know, because emotion and, you know, how you feel about something is not going to always make you money. It's not going to seal the deal or whatever. So that's very important. Speaking of you being in the industry, how long have you been in the beauty industry?
Oh, 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah, right out of high school. I got right into it. I knew what I wanted to do, and I went right for it. And I've been involved. And when I first came out, I tried to do the booth rent thing. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. It's sort of like the difference of knowing how to make the cookies versus run the bakery. You know, like, I'm not ready to run the bakery. I didn't know. Nobody told me. You know, so that's really even how my passion for CEO Chicks even came about, because I'm like, wait, that's running a business. They didn't teach that in school. Right. You know, you just talked about the trade. And so I had to work for someone else. I had to understand the business. I had to go through those different things. I had my own salon, been there, done that, you know, just kind of like, okay, I thought that's what I wanted. So I did it for a few years and realized, oh, okay, I'm good. No, all right, we're going to close. You know, we're going to close now. And so that was like the best day of my life. And then I came back just doing freelance. Didn't have to worry about anybody else. Didn't have to worry about payroll. Didn't have to worry about partnerships or joint ventures or community outreaches and cutting hair for folks. I said, I need a breather. You know, I was a new mom and had yet again. And so it was good to just focus in on family and just kind of not have the overhead expenses and responsibilities. And so that's kind of, I'm always in the beauty industry. Right now, I've kind of segued because of all the other things that I have going on and how successful each entity has really become. I just focus more on creating wigs. So I do more so with my hairline, create the wigs, custom color, and the fact doing the wigs.
Because a lot of people who are in the beauty industry and they've come to a certain success level that you have come to, they all of a sudden just don't do hair anymore. The fact that you still make wigs and you do this, that, and the other, it's, you know, I like that. And so, I think it's awesome. Tell us where we can follow you at. Tell us real quick about your hairline, real quick.
Oh, absolutely. Pure luxury virgin hair.
I love that. You know, I like boneless now. I may have to come shop.
Yes, and I'm telling you, from curly to, I mean, you can still run your fingers through it.
Yes.
I mean,
I've been looking at it now.
I have to.
Very natural. I said, you know, that's really a nice curl pattern. I like that.
Yes.
I love hair.
Do you have more a variety?
Of curl patterns?
Yeah, because I like, you know, the more natural.
Yes,
you do.
absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So we do, I really love quality. And that's why I'm not chained to my chair, you know, is that I can take care of and again, I don't live above my means, so I can take care of my household expenses in 2 days. And so with that being said, quality is huge. And so I've mastered my craft over the 20 years. So I'm able to do that. I'm able to have the hairline, create the wigs and do all those things. And my clients are very, very pleased with it. I've transitioned them into wigs because of the time, just being efficient with my time.
I love that. Well, tell us where we can follow you. Just give us all your Instagrams, give us your website, how they can contact you. If they're out in Orlando, want to get your hair done.
Yes. Well, you can follow me, Beauty Branding and Business Expert. I am at Colleen Otero CEO. That's my Instagram. And that's Colleen, Coleen, Otero, Otero, CEO. That's my Instagram. CEO Chicks is just that on Instagram. My website is just that. It's my name, ColleenOtero.com. And you can see all the great things that I do for corporations and businesses as well in regards to branding.
Yes.
I know we didn't touch on that.
She is the jack of all trades.
Yes, we did not.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
That means you just have to come back to Chicago.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
We have to come back and we will do a segment on branding and business. That's a whole show in its own.
It really is.
That's a whole show in its own. Well, I mean, I can't believe that the hour is coming to an end. It goes really fast. It's really, really fast. So we truly appreciate you coming on our show. You have to come back.
I will. And shout out to my girlfriend, Coach Jennifer Enders, who's over here right now, sitting down on her mat.
CEO Chick with her hat and her shirt on. She has apparel that is also available on her website. She just launched a new shirt.
Yes,
I thought
the
it was really
foil,
cute.
the hoodie,
and the she has the hoodie, she has the hat, she has the shirts.
The trademark, so don't copy it.
It is legit now. It is legit. So
number 001785. No, I'm just playing. I don't know the number.
So make sure you follow her on all social media sites. Support this beautiful woman. If you're out in Orlando, reach out to her. She does wigs, beautiful hairline. So don't forget to follow her, and we will be sharing this on Facebook and Instagram. Also, don't forget to get your ticket to the Black Woman Expo if you have not already. We are booth 236. We are there all weekend long. I cannot wait. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Facebook if you haven't already. Subscribe to our mailing list, and our launch party is April 15th. Yet again, tickets are still available. Not a lot, but there are some tickets that are still available on Eventbrite.com. It's a free networking event for a good cause. So we are very excited. Hope you guys have a wonderful, safe weekend in Chicago. Please be safe. Please be safe. And thank you for all who supported us. Have a wonderful weekend. And you won't see us next week. We'll be at the Black Woman Expo.
Yes, you will.
We will.
So have a wonderful Saturday.
I gotta throw up a Facebook Live.
Yes.
Oh, we definitely will.
We'll be Facebook Live.
Yes.
Have a wonderful weekend, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.